Hey guys, we're out here today at Centex Homes and Pulte Homes to show you some of the lower end of what Mont Belvieu has to offer. I'm here today with my new intern who is learning how to sell real estate. So if he wants to introduce himself.
Yep, first day out, Caden Green, the new intern, ready to get learning.
All right, so we're gonna go do a tour of, this is the cheapest house that they've got available here in this neighborhood. And it has a payment of $2,100 a month. So it's not cheap by any means, but it is the lowest option currently here in Mont Belvieu. So if you're looking for a great school district out here in Barbers Hill, this is gonna be the start. So this one is a 3-bed, 2-bath with a study, which is fantastic considering it's the cheapest option. So you could use that as a 4th bedroom if you really needed to. Caden, what are some of the things you notice about this house? I know we walked it just prior to coming in. What do you think would be the biggest con to this house for people that are looking at it?
The biggest con, it's got to be that pole in the backyard. But honestly, another thing for me, the second restroom has got the tub, but your master has a little stand-up shower. Now, that's a little odd.
No
I think.
tub in the master is a big con for a lot of people. Luckily, there are tons of options in this neighborhood. So if you need a master tub, we can find you one with a master tub. It just won't be this house. And then they're also constantly building new inventory homes, so we can find you something that you like. Thank you, Caden. Right, and then notice these houses, right? All of them are gonna have nice sized closets, right? Not walk-in by any means, but decent size. Got our kitchen, right? And I like to call this my lichen. Right? It's your living room, kitchen, dining room. It's all open together. We call that our lichen. It's got a little pantry, which is nice. And then here's that pole, right? I'm gonna turn you all around. But that pole that he's talking about out in the backyard, always super fun. We got our little laundry room, and then I do like Centex and Pulte. They do their AC systems down in the house instead of in the attic, which is nice. And then we've got our master bath, dark in here, but here's your shower. Cool. So that's what $2,100 is going to get you here at Centex. We're going to run over to Pulte, which is also Centex, right? It's the same company. Centex is just their lower end. We're going to look at the highest priced Pulte home in the neighborhood so you can compare and contrast as to what you're getting. Anything else?
That's about it.
Cool. We'll see y'all at the other house.
So I'd love to give a shout out to Caden. He did a fantastic job walking these properties with me. This is out at Windcress here in Mont Belvieu, Texas. Now, this is the Barbers Hill School District. They are one of the top ranked in the area. So this is the cheapest option to get in. You're going to notice this amazing playground. They've got pickleball courts. They're going to have a resort style pool. They're going to have everything that you could ask for in a new neighborhood. So these are some of the models that you can walk whenever you go out there. Of course, you can see they are expanding out back, and then we are right on the water. Goohole Road just up the street does have a public boat ramp, if that's your style. Just taking a big overlooking reach at this area, and then we're actually going to pop over about 5 minutes up the street to the main marketplace of Mont Belvieu, right there on the corner of I-10 and Eagle Drive. And you can see all of the fantastic opportunities you have for shopping, eating, and anything else that you might need in a town. So if you're looking to make Mont Belvieu your new home, Windcress could certainly be the place to make it happen on a budget. So let's take a look at the next home. You'll notice this one's going to have some brick. You're going to have a few more upgrades that you wouldn't necessarily see on the Centex side. This is Pulte. So Centex is the base model, and then Pulte is the same parent company, but they, it's a little bit nicer. So you'll see the brick, and you'll notice when we get into the house. But here we go.
All right, so now we are out at the most expensive option in the neighborhood, which, as you can see, is a vastly different home. It's going to have brick, and of course, it's just larger. Inside finishes are going to be a little nicer. This is Pulte Homes, so Centex is actually their base model product, and then Pulte is a little bit nicer option. So this one is a 4-bed, 2.5-bath, plus you got your study up front. This one is not anywhere close to done. It's probably gonna be too dark to go there, but this is gonna be your garage. Actually, I don't even know what this room is. Oh, this is your laundry. This is a half bath. And then I think that's just gonna be a little closet for your least favorite child to live in. But check out these soaring ceilings. And then of course we have the overhead loft that goes into the second floor. This one has a little bit smaller backyard just based on location. And it's dirty right now only because it is in construction. So don't judge it based off of that. Look for size.
Backyard's not all put together yet.
No, not at all. They'll eventually get around to that, but they're in construction for sure. Let's go check out the master real quick. You'll see, again, right, people really like this open concept, and then even open to the second floor in this one. So
Looks like we'll have an island right here as well.
we got an island.
Didn't even notice this at first. We got an island.
So they'll have the island. This is where it sits, of course. You'll have your sink. You have all the plumbing here. And then you can tell where the stove is going to be because that's going to be exhaust vent going out the side. It's cool to see them this way just because you see what's behind the walls that you don't get to notice if you're looking at it as a completely done house. And we will go and look at the models to show y'all exactly what you're getting once they're done. But it's cool to see behind the scenes. This one will have, we mentioned in the other house, there was no tub. They keep them covered so they don't damage them when they're, or get all this drywall spray everywhere. But it has the tub and stand-up shower combo. It's gonna have a separate room for the commode and then his and her closets, which is nice. This one is gonna run you about 3,300 bucks. And then there are some additional financing options that we'll go over when we get over to the model property. But right now, Pulte and Centex are both offering 6% towards total contributions, which is the most they can offer. So that allows you to either buy down your rate or cover some of your closing costs. All right, what's your favorite part about this house?
My favorite part? I think the second living room is my favorite.
Second living room. Did we go upstairs?
Because we haven't been upstairs.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot the whole upstairs list, and I'm glad I brought somebody with me today to show me where we're going.
But that second living room's got to be my favorite part. Sometimes guests are over, people are downstairs, you just want to be away.
That's football downstairs. What? K-pop Demon Hunters upstairs. You watched that one yet?
What?
K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
Watch the football though.
My kids got me watching K-pop Demon Hunters twice a day. Got our huge bedrooms. Got windows in the closets. That's how you made it in life, if you have a window in your closet. All right, what you got?
Small little closet over here, but they're all pretty good size.
Got a little monster closet. That's where you tell your kids that the monsters live, so they'll be good. Right, what do you think this is?
Probably light switch.
Try again. What's something that you are right now? Are you sweating right now?
Oh, this is the thermostat.
There you go, thermostat. Yep. You'll notice up here, this is that, Caden's favorite part, this is that second living space, and then it does overhang the...
Now this might be the best part right here. Even though you're in the second living room, you're still in the first living room.
There you go. Right, and you can put you a fireman's pole to get down, put you a foam pit down there, right, whatever makes you happy.
A little zip line to the bottom.
Oh, that'll work too. Just straight out into the back, into your hot tub. All right, guys, that's the biggest house. Again, this one's gonna run you about 3,300 bucks a month. We're gonna go check out the model and meet with the sales lady, Brandy, and learn a little bit more about what Pulte and Centex have to offer. Thanks, we'll see you there. All right, we are here at the model homes for Centex and Pulte Homes. These are, of course, much nicer than the houses that are there because they're gonna update the interior finishes, they're gonna make it pretty and see what you could have after you buy one of their houses and then do some interior updating on it. Or not necessarily updating, but what's that, cosmetic? Make it your own home. So this is a Centex home. We're not gonna walk through that one today. We're gonna go here and see Brandy at Pulte Homes and just do a little walk, see the finishes that they offer, and then talk a little bit about their other financing opportunities. All right, what you doing in there? No. This is Brandy. Hi. But how do we get into this model? Through the front?
Yeah, through the other door.
All right, let's go check out the model. We're gonna walk through it and then come back and talk to Brandy. But this is the model home. Right, notice we have the 8-foot doors here. That is a huge game changer in houses. If you ever want to feel like a little kid, this is the way to do it. Put a little hobbit in here. I think this is actually the same floor plan as the one that we just walked, right?
It looks like it. Exact
Yeah.
same staircase going up.
Yeah,
Exact
absolutely.
window back over
So
there.
that last house that we just walked through, this is exactly what it's going to look like, minus all the pretty. And then, of course, this is probably an upgrade where it has the parallel bars for your kids to climb. And a little
This
bit
one
bigger
might-
backyard.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Slightly bigger. Gotta look at that.
Let's go check out the backyard. And it looks a lot bigger because they don't have the side fences up yet. So they cheat on that a little bit, but that's okay. Cute little house. It is nice to see. I didn't realize this was the exact same one. Look, they're already decorated for Halloween. They got their spider web up there. Right, exact same house. And then here's, just imagine, I'm gonna do a little quick jump from the last one to here. That's what it turns into. Crazy. I think the other one maybe didn't have the bay window. I don't remember it having.
What is that? These right here?
Yeah, the bay window where it kicks out.
Yeah, it did.
It did have that?
I remember.
Oh, you see, I pay a whole lot of attention. And then this one doesn't have the tub. It actually has this super huge long shower. We call this the party shower. I don't know why it has two. Oh, nice. It has the hangover
Okay.
doodad.
That's nice.
You can shower with all your friends. All right, here's that water closet. And then the his and her closets. All right, nice sizes in here.
Plenty of space in here.
Lots of space.
Even it looks like it comes with a little spot for us. Put your safe in right here, right under there.
There you go. Son? All right, let's go check out that upstairs in all of its finished glory. Got carpet on the stairs, which I'm not a big fan of carpet, but carpet on the stairs, it's always nice in case you trip and fall. Doesn't hurt so bad. All right, look at what they've done here. Right, so this is what you could have with that other house. Right, $3,300 a month, plus, I don't know, $100,000 in decorations, but it's a cute little house. And of course, they are just showing you what you could have once you make it your own home.
Oh, nice restroom.
Yeah.
Nice looking restroom.
Right. Cool. And then you can see in this room is one of the ones that they use for showing some of their upgrade options. Normally this is you pick, right? It says this one's included. So you can always get these options, and then this is a little bit of an upgrade, and then this is the luxury upgrade. But you'll do a little bit of selecting here in this house. Look at that, see? Then they always decorate super fancy. Then of course this one's the model, it's up front. You can see our awesome entry sign. Looks like they've got some pickleball courts and an awesome slide, which we are definitely gonna have to slide down because it's a 3-story slide. So we're gonna do that in here in a second. Cute little house. So as far as seeing the uncompleted house to this model home with all these upgrades, what do you think is the biggest thing you noticed from the last one to this one? What's something that stood out to you?
The main thing that stood out to me was the ledge right here. It was completely, what I'm trying to
wall?
say. It was the whole wall. It wasn't gaps where you could see through the whole thing, the railing.
But what does that do for you here? What does that make you feel whenever it's open like this?
When you're open, you don't have to look over the ledge to be down there. You can see them from back here. You don't have to be bent over, looking over.
Cool. Definitely, it makes it feel more open, right? That natural light from your windows upstairs is gonna be able to go down into the downstairs, so that's nice. But cool, we're gonna go talk to Brandy and let her go over what the current incentive is with their adjustable rate mortgages. So let's go see her.
This is just a quick overview of the area, showing the schools and some of the places to eat.
So this is Windcress. This is what their amenity center is gonna look like. Of course, they do not have the pool and everything yet because it's gonna go right here. Looks like they're clearing all the land, getting ready for it. And then they do have pickleball. They've got ping pong. They're gonna have, I guess, a clubhouse. What is that?
Yeah,
Outdoor
clubhouse.
recreation area. Resort style pool. Putting green, I don't see that out here yet either. So they're still in the works, but check out this awesome sign they got up front. So pretty. Wouldn't it be a great place to call home? But let's go look at these amenities that they've got. If you were gonna live in a neighborhood, what sort of value do you think having this sort of amenity walking distance? Does that add value to you?
I think it does, especially when you have children. And this also looks like a good area. You wouldn't really have to worry about any kind of criminal activity, anything like that. Probably be a lot of trustworthy people here.
New neighborhoods, they offer a lot of options as time has gone on. Some of the older neighborhoods, they'll have $400 a month HOA and they offer nothing. So one of the nice things with these newer neighborhoods is they are getting nice parks, they are getting pools, they're getting all kinds of things so that you as a homeowner don't have to invest in those things yourself for your personal home. you can share these with all your neighbors. And of course, it's a great place to meet all your neighbors.
And it looks like they have some really soft mulch.
Right, and they got a 3-story slide up there. I think I'm definitely gonna have to check that out.
It's like this is our putting green over here.
Oh, there we go. Got our putting green, so you can practice your golf. The important part, at least, lots of little play area. I'm sure my kid would love just these hills more than anything. Just roll down the hills.
Me and my uncle I told you about that passed away. Me, him, and my little cousin, we go to Discovery Green, get the little cardboard box, and slide down the hill.
Cool. All right. Well, guys, we're out here at Windcress. You've seen everything they have to offer. Well, you've seen a little bit of what they have to offer. If you have more questions or want to come check it out in person with us, let us know. Send us a DM. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. You can do this without it falling over. All right, let's go. See if we can't break their new toys. Got us a slide. Got to remember to have fun. Oh my goodness, what is this contraption?
Trying to make sure we get kids only.
Yeah, no kidding. No fat adults. All right. Can you see me up here? Let's go down this slide. Oh my goodness, that is a heck of a drop. All right, let's see.
All right, let's go.